All right, so I got the seal off, and turns out that it definitely was broken. The little spring part of it was not even attached to the seal. And, you know, I broke it off with my drill, but I started to drill it out in order to put that sheet metal screw in like you saw me do in another video. And this time, the drill bit pulled the seal right out. So I didn't even have to use the screw. But anyways, I got that done. So I did want to kind of clean up this pump a little bit more before I put it back together. But for now, that's how the seal came out. So I want to clean up this pump a little bit better. I'm just going to use my brake parts cleaner on here and give it a little soak in. And this stuff cleans stuff fairly nice, you know. And if you scrub it with a little brush at the same time, you really can do pretty well with this stuff. So I got this little brush here, and I'll scrub a little bit more of this heavy stuff off, and we'll clean it up nice. All right, so we got it cleaned up pretty good now. I'm very happy with the way it's turned out. And now it's time to put the new seal in. So again, we got a Napa seal. It's made by SKF, but it's a 4985 seal. And yeah, that's what we're gonna put in there. So just like we did in the prior video, you can watch what we do, but we're gonna put a little greaser on the outside, and then we'll work it on there. And I'll just use this little socket and tap it in. I'm not gonna show it on film, but you get the idea. All right, so the new seal is in there, and we should be able to mount this thing back onto the transmission and call it a day. All right, so I cleaned up the whole area here where the pump is really good, and we're gonna bolt it back on, fill it up with oil, and hopefully in the morning there's no puddle on that axle. So let's give it a shot. All right, so I'm gonna put in my Walmart high mileage ATF, and cheapest stuff there is. So hopefully, like I said, in the morning, there won't be anything that leaked out of this thing. And my reservoir will be nice and full still. I'm not sure how much is actually in here. I gotta like take it out and look. Oh, it's pretty full. I think I'm gonna call it quits right there. It's about a ½ inch down from the top, which is more than it's supposed to have, but I know it's gonna settle down when I start up the tractor and the air comes out of the lines and stuff. So we'll call it quits right there. All right, the next step here is that I'm gonna clean up this grill here. I'm gonna use this wire wheel jobber, and my hopes is that we can repaint this. It's kind of destroyed up here. I think I mentioned that this tractor had gone through a fire, and in the process of doing so, I don't know exactly what happened, but I think the gas tank might have caught on fire, and it basically melted a lot of stuff, and there's like charred crap on here and a big rust spot. So anyways, we're gonna try to grind it down and put some rusty metal primer on it. All right, so I got it prepared, wiped down with acetone, and I got one coat of rusty metal primer in the back here. And ooh, it stinks in here. I gotta open the garage door, ventilate this joint a little bit. Whew. Well, I got the rusty metal primer all around on this grill now. It looks pretty good. And we're gonna spray it with the Duplicolor 1607 here. And I'm gonna flip it over. We'll do the back first. And you know, we'll see how it comes out. Grill back together, and I ended up buying some stainless steel screws to replace the nasty, crappy, rusty ones that were in this thing before. So let me see if we can get it back together. Back working on this 8163B again, and I got the grill all painted. And check out this LED light that I want to mount on the back of the tractor, which would be really awesome. Check this thing out. Here, it's got like 6 different LEDs on it. It might be like 6 feet wide or so. And I'm just going to use these little alligator clips and hook it up to the battery and show you guys what it looks like. Really diesel, man. I mean, you see that, what it's doing on my wall up here? I mean, that's just going to be awesome. Really awesome. And last year, some other guy had put this on the hood of a commercial 12. And I actually bought 2 of them because I wanted to put it on my commercial 12 so I could use it while I was snow blowing. But I think it's going to be pretty awesome to mount it onto this 8163B for snow plowing in the pitch black. So we'll see what happens. That looks awesome, guys. Just got to screw the lens on, and I just tested the bulbs. They all work. So now, if only the rest of the tractor looked that nice. But hey, it's a starting point, right? Got to start somewhere. Yep, I got the lens on, and yeah, man, the thing works mint. So very happy with it. So yeah, this should be nice in the snow. So I found another problem here in my wiring. The wire that's on here is totally bare there, so I'll have to put a little tape on there before I connect this up for the final assembly here. I haven't started it since I started this surgery about a month ago. So it's been sitting in the warm garage. I want to see if I can start it. Oh, yeah. Let's see if the plow will raise up. Oh yeah, perfect. Pull it out of here. Turn it around. A bunch of screws on the front. See if we can back it up without running anything over. Oh, there's that screw that I lost. It would show up. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's all good, man. Now let's see what happens with the plow here. Yeah, it's working great. I don't hear the pump humming whatsoever. If I'm absolutely certain that it's not going to lose fluid, then we're going to change the transmission oil as well. That's really the next step here. Yeah, it's working good, I think. Cool. Alright, let me turn this thing around, back to the garage. Guys, it really does look awesome, this thing. It really looks nice, the way that is. I don't know if you notice how the plow is offset when it's raised up. It's not centered in the axle. There's been something screwed up with the plow brackets on this machine since the day that I mounted the plow. So maybe if we get around to repainting the plow, we'll take it off and address the brackets also. But for now, my main focus is having lights for plowing in the dark and having my hydraulics fixed. And I think we've accomplished that goal. I only have the dipstick here hand tight. I'm going to unscrew it and see where we're at. Oh, hear the pressure coming out. That's funny. Yeah, it's about where it was, which is pretty dead on where it should be. So anyways, guys, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to drill a hole back here to mount that LED light. But I got to do some measuring and everything, make sure it's centered properly, and then we're going to get that thing on there. So stay tuned. All right, we got the 8163B here with the new headlight lens and the nice painted grille. Haven't started it for a while. I got the headlight mounted on the back, the LED light. I got to do some better wiring. I just temporarily got it going in case it needs to plow in the dark, but got my 2 headlight switches up here. This is the back lights, this is the front. Let's put on the choke and see if we can fire this thing up. Not bad. Backup light. LED action. Yeah. Way better than the front lights are. That thing is awesome. Brakes work like a champ, man. Oh yeah, maybe next time we'll have more snow, but it was still fun playing with it. Go out and plow again. It's 6 degrees. We got another dusting to an inch here, so let's see what we got.